Alright, we're on page 80. We are multiplying fractions. The directions say multiply, write each product in simplest form. Number 1 is 1/6 times 3/5. I could just multiply 1 times 3 and get 3, and 6 times 5 and get 30. But what is better is to check for simplifying right now while the numbers are small. Diagonally, 3 and 6 share a factor of 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now I can multiply straight across, and I get 1 and 10. The product is 1/10. I'm going to skip ahead to number 3. And I'm going to identify that 3 and 3 share a factor of 3. So those simplify to 1 and 1. 2 and 7 doesn't simplify, so I've got 1 times 2 is my numerator. 7 times 1 is my denominator. I'm going to skip ahead to number 5. I'm going to identify diagonally that 7 and 21 share a factor of 7. 7 goes into itself once. 7 goes into 21 3 times. And then I'm going to identify also that 8 and 10 share a factor of 2. I'll remind you here that simplifying doesn't mean that 8 goes into 10 evenly. Simplifying means that 8 and 10 can each be divided by the same factor of 2. 2 goes into 8 4 times. 2 goes into 10 5 times. And now I've got 1 times 4 as my numerator, and 5 times 3 as my denominator. Continuing on with numbers 2, 4, and 6. Number 2 is 3/4 times 7/9. Look diagonally, identify that 3 and 9 share a factor of 3. 3 goes into itself once. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 1 times 7 is 7. 4 times 3 is 12. Number 4, look, identify that 4 and 7 does not simplify. 2 and 5 does not simplify. So when nothing simplifies, we simply multiply straight across. My numerator is 4 times 2 equals 8. 5 times 7 is 35. And I know that I don't need to spend too much time trying to simplify these numbers, because if I carefully analyzed the numbers diagonally and they didn't simplify then mathematically they can't simplify now. We're on number 6. Number 6 is 6 and 6 share a factor of 6. So those would simplify to 1 and 1. And all that's left is 1 times 1 and 7 times 1.